Hey, we're over here in the NECA booth. I know you guys are excited to see what they have on display. We had some really big teases lately, including from Batman, so just stay tuned. All right, over here with the Turtles Adventures, we have the Ultimate Leatherhead that'll be coming out later this year. And then we got Tuxedo Leonardo, and Ultimate Construction Donatello, Sailor Raphael, and Incognito Michelangelo. Switching down here to the Fortnite line, these are prototypes we hear of the Core 4 here. Looking pretty cool with their weapons. So this is all, no box art or anything like that. This is going to be later this year. Down here we have all the Ultimate box art, so you can see what these look like. And then up here we have the 2003 line. So you can see Splinter, you can see Metalhead, you can see Ultimate Casey Jones, and then you can see Ultimate Slash. It's a nice little diorama display, a little Krang teaser there. And then we have Tiger Claw and the Foot Pack. And on the Sesame Street side, we have the Ultimate Count with the number 2. And then we have Ernie here, brought to you by AB&C. And then we have Ultimate Bert with the Super Grover in the background there. Down here we have that Ultimate Big Bird. The letter B here for Big Bird. We have an Oscar. And that Ultimate Super Grover, which you just saw the packaging up there. Some more packaging shots for you down here along the bottom row. And then over here we have the Muppets. Now you saw a great tease for the Muppets. So we have Gonzo, and we have Carmilla, Piggy, and then we have the Phenomena show right there. These are all prototypes, and they look amazing. I mean, look at these. Absolutely amazing. Up here we have DuckTales. So this is the first time I think they're showing these off. We got Launchpad and Louie. We got Scrooge and Dewey. And then we got Gizmo, Duck, and Huey. So these also look amazing. These are all prototypes. And then we got from the world of Peewee. These are all available now. Peewee and Pal should be around now if you haven't gotten them already. They're just showing off their Beetlejuice figures. That was big last year. These are all available. So no surprises there, including the Matador and the Sandworm. Down here we have the Munsters. Everyone should have seen these already. There's some more of the Misfits, the Ben Cooper costume series, including the Misfits and the Ghostface. These are all going to be available soon. So these are all have been shown or teased, and they should be releasing within the next few months. Down here we have the Harry Potter Legacy Collection. You can see them in the box. And then we have some of the Wednesday figures. Predator fans, you got your Badlands over here. Your Ultimate Deck, Ultimate Kwai, I cannot pronounce these, the Ultimate Father. So these are all going to be releasing relatively soon, so no big surprises there. And then we have the Jaws here, the poster edition, another poster. We had the thing that used to be a Comic-Con exclusive. Down here we got the Phantom of the Opera, the Mask of Red Death, the Lon Chaney version, one of my favorite versions of Phantom of the Opera. The Anniversary of Frankenstein and the Bride and package. And then, of course, these amazing Batman and Batman Returns figures from the Burtonverse. Look at that awesome head sculpt there for Michelle Pfeiffer. For the first time, we're seeing a torn mask. And then you see her in her suit. And then we have a penguin here in his green coat, which we haven't gotten released in either the Beast Kingdom or the McFarlane figures. And then in 1989, Batman. Of course, next to that is the Toonie Comics. And then we have a Superman quarter scale. He's coming out, should be out soon. Next to the Big Chap Alien and the Predator. And over here we have the horror line. So we have Ghostface. We have Toonie Terrors mixed in from I Know What You Did Last Summer. We get some Fortnite versions of Leatherface and this Billy the Puppet, Michael Myers. Then over here we have Dead by Daylight. Friday the 13th, the game. So this is going to be their video game section here. For me, this is Friday the 13th, the game. This is the original one with that old purple coloring. Then we got the Welcome to Derry series. So we have an Ultimate Pennywise. We have Bob Gray as Pennywise. So like you can see the headline there for the mask on the top of the head. So that's kind of fun. And then we have the Bloody Pennywise right here. And then we have Art the Clown. And his Toonie Terror series looks a lot less terrifying. And then you have your Ultimate Terrifiers. These are going to be out later this year. You can see all the accessories here. Of course, this Murder Kit, Bleach, and all that. And then we have Ultimate Santa Suit, Art the Clown. And down here you have your large-scale Jason, the Mask, which is shipping soon, and then a large Pennywise from Welcome to Derry. Just want to make sure I get all the coverage here. So we have some items will be coming out from the horror series. This is not video game related. This will be out in the second quarter of this year. We have their singer series. So we got Mick Jagger there and Keith Richards. Some Iron Maiden over here in their Ultimates line as well. Alf, he's been around for a while. We just got some Toonie Terrors on this side right here. Some of their Batman prop replicas. These have been available for a while. These are going to be new. These are almost out. This is the Chucky and Tiffany, the life-size dolls. They're quite large. And then over here we have the Series 2 blind box, Good Guy blind box. So you can see all the different Chuckies that you could get, including a nice Thanksgiving version, old version over here. These are all available. These are just box art. Again, part of Toy Fair is showing off an assortment of products that the provider has. So there shouldn't be any surprises here. These are all available right now. And over here, we have their Head Knocker series. We got Grimace and the Hamburglar. So some nice McDonald's products, including a Ben Cooper series over here featuring Early Bird, Birdie the Early Bird and the Hamburglar figure. And then we have an Ultimate Grimace, so a McDonald's figure. And then you can see Ronald and Hamburglar will be Ultimates as well. They also have Plush in the money line over here. Also, this is part of the Kid Robot branch, but you could get an idea that they are going hard on McDonald's. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those things. Really excited about Batman Returns. It should be available on Saturday, February 14th, as we're filming this. So hopefully you get a chance to get that from NECA store, or you got to one of the NECA retailers. They look awesome. We're excited to compare them to the Beast Kingdom and the McFarlane ones. So we'll be hopefully getting an idea when they'll be releasing. But that's all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you guys at the next booth.